Hello YouTube, Gardening Gamer here again. It's been about, I don't know, an hour or so since my last video. What we're going to be doing now is trying to transplant that lemon basil plant that we saw earlier. This is not only it's supposed to be a guide for people watching, but also if I'm an amateur gardener, so if anyone has suggestions or whatever, just let me know. Anyways, what we've got here is the soil we're using is Miracle Grow Organic Choice. You know, you're supposed to use organic soil whenever you're planting to avoid using chemicals. It hasn't gotten the best reviews online, but at short notice at Home Depot and Walmart and other places I looked, this was probably the best option available. So yeah, what we're doing, basically what we've got going on here, horrendously hard to see, is there's just a round soil, there's a cushion at the bottom, this is a little more packed, and then we just made a well in there because what we're going to be doing is transplanting hydroponic to soil. Doing hydroponic to soil is always a bit of a risk because there are different growing strategies. When you're growing a hydroponic plant, the roots actually have little follicles that come out to absorb all the nutrients that are floating around in the water and whatnot, whereas soil kind of grabs onto the soil more and leaches nutrients from there. So it's a bit of a transition. In fact, it can even kill the plant, but if you do it correctly, it shouldn't be a big problem. So what we're going to do now is actually take out the plant from the system. So first, obviously, you want to unplug the damn thing. So yank that plug out. There we go. Okay, light came off and all that. I don't have anyone assisting me with filming, so I'm gonna have to actually I could probably just put it on here. Okay, that looks alright. Yeah. So I'm gonna remove all these the foil panels right now because don't want those in the way. Also, I'm going to grab a pair of small pliers if I can find the damn things. I don't know where they went. Here we go. Okay. So what we're going to do now, I'm sorry, let me just get a light. This is okay. Sorry about that. I should have thought ahead. Had a small lighting issue. Okay, so anyways, what we're going to do now is we need to take this pair of pliers, and because it's a plastic case, you gotta be very careful here. You've got delicate roots going on. Very delicate plant. And we are just clipping the sides of the plastic out of the way. Being very careful not to fuck up any roots, which I think I just did. Okay, now it's starting to come loose. Almost got the damn thing off. Now I'll tell you, I love the Aerogarden, but certain things, well, it can really be a pain in the neck. Yeah, see, we got little roots coming off, and you're gonna just kind of have to cross your fingers and hope that's not a huge problem. But the reason I'm doing this really is these lemon and the Italian basil did phenomenally well. So much better than the other ones, actually. But it got to the point where the tops of them, I can't move the lamp up any higher, and it's actually burning the plant and inhibiting it from growing any further. So if I don't transplant it, can't grow anymore. And to be honest with you, I don't really care that much about herbs. The only reason I got these herbs growing is because it came with it, and that's fine and dandy. As you can see, they've done pretty well for themselves, but we don't need this anymore. So, oh dear, it's never an easy transition. Okay, some are definitely smoother than others. I'm probably not using the best tools available, in all honesty. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, and some of it came off, but overall it's not looking too bad. Now we got to kind of bunch up the roots as it comes up. Oh boy, it's not going to be a smooth transition. What I'm trying to do right now is loosen the roots up from the other plants so that I can easily get it out of the water, but it does not want to cooperate at the moment. I think I'm going to have to suspend the tray, so just give me a moment. Hey YouTube, whoopsies. Hello YouTube, back here again with my plant. I pulled the, I managed to get the root out. You know, anytime you do this, it's definitely not great for the plant. So, apologize, let me just find something I can stand the camera up on. You know what? Short notice. This organic choice bag will do the trick, I suppose. Apologize for the shitty camera angle. So, we've got a big ass root ball right here, and we're gonna try and lower that into the soil. Again, try and accommodate the plant as it comes in. If you gotta make room, you gotta make room. It's no big deal. But our main mission is to get that root ball up in there, which we did. I'm going to need a lot more soil in this, so just give me a hot second and be able to put all this on. I gotta find something else to stand this camera on. Apologize for not thinking ahead, but I'm not sure if there are other videos of people doing this kind of shit out there, but what we got going on. Okay, so we're just literally, we got the root ball in there, but it doesn't have any support, so we are just packing in more and more soil to fully cover the plant. I really hope this guy survives, because it's a nice lemon basil plant. I don't really give much of a shit about basil, but I got family members that like this kind of crap, so hopefully if this plant goes on to survive, it'll get even bigger and produce a lot of nice lemon basil shit. Okay, so you want to bury it about to the base of the stem, which just about got now. Plant is just about capable of standing on its own, but we're going to add a little more soil regardless. Once you get the soil in there, you're going to be packing it down a bit. You know, don't pack too hard, obviously. You don't want to crush it, but you know, it's looking okay. So, and I'm going to have to clip a couple parts of the plant for multiple reasons. One of the reasons you want to do that is when you're making a transition, you want to be able to provide soil for the plant. Excuse me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You need to have adequate water flow to the plant, what remains, and sometimes that's a little difficult, especially when you're transplanting like this. So what we're trying to do then is just make enough soil, or you would cut it that it would require less, so what remains would be getting more than adequate amounts. And you know, some get physically broken off, like this little guy here, which I'm not sure you can see from this angle, but you know, it's not the end of the world if you just have to break a piece off. You have to break a piece off. It is a basil plant after all. And yeah, a little guy like that. Definitely smells like lemon. Tastes like it too. But so we got the plant standing up still anyways. What really comes to pass, whether the plant's going to survive or not, is the next few days. So the plant has been physically transplanted. It's lemon basil. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I was transplanting because it couldn't grow anymore. If you can see, this top right here actually got burnt by the goddamn lamp because it got so high, and the Aerogarden doesn't let you grow any further than that. So what I'm gonna do is just clip that off, parts of it. Hopefully it will regrow, but in the meantime, what we're gonna do is, because of the Aerogarden, it's suspended in nutrient-rich water solution. When you go to soil like this, obviously it doesn't have the same amount. So what we're gonna do is take a Poland Spring bottle, we got that right there, it has plenty of water in it, and we're gonna put some plant nutrients in it. And then what you're gonna do for the next 10 days or so, you're going to water it with that water. So you're watering it like you would a normal plant in the soil, however it's enriched with plant nutrients. After that point, you can continue to do that if you want. You know, it's it's really not a bad thing to do that kind of stuff, but you can make the switch to just plain water, or even tap water if you want. A lot of people I've read online highly recommend against using that, but you know, in the end, it's a plant. We're not looking to spend hundreds of dollars to raise a goddamn plant. The purpose of this channel is to show people growing for relatively cheap ideas, and hopefully successful ones. So I'll be making a blog or an update on this video rather in a few days, and letting you know how the plant came out. So thank you for watching my newbie transplant video, and check back in a couple days. Thank you.